the fine of 200 penalty units.
Yes, sir.
Which amount to total 3,400
Yes,
Ghana cedis.
Yes.
Is sufficient, or that's too lenient, and so
exactly
situation deserve a very different sentence.
Yes, sir.
So, a simple answer to it is that on the face of it, you see, we can't fault the court for that sentence, not at this stage. Number one, you see, these matters, we all weren't in the court. We don't have the details of the case as presented by the prosecution. You see, and also, we don't know how the proceedings went. So in circumstances like that, it's not appropriate to come out and start condemning a sentence. And secondly, I'll tell you that, you see, under a law, now, we've allowed for plea bargaining, so that under the plea bargaining rule, so I'm just likening to the situation that's happened here. Okay, the point I'm making first, before we go into plea bargaining, is that when an accused person comes to court, this is a substantive point, and admits his guilt on day one, straight away, when the charges are read, are you guilty or not guilty, and he says guilty, the punishment is usually far lower than if he says, I'm not guilty. And so, the court goes ahead to write not guilty. Then they spend years proving the case. So every time the judge comes to sit, it's time. Time is the most precious of all the resources. So the time of the judge, the court clerks, the CWO, another judicial service staff, that helps. Okay? So that's a lot of resources the state spends in prosecuting the case. So if the accused says he's not guilty and the case is dragged through a full trial to the end, then the sentence is usually much higher. Much higher, very much higher than if you plead guilty on day one. And in this case, they pleaded guilty on day one. So that's one other very critical factor we need to use in analyzing the sentence. Very, very critical. So on day one, if you plead guilty, you are dealt with far more leniently than when you say no, you are not guilty. Then we spend a lot of resources proving the case. So I beg that we should consider that seriously. Then also, number three, can you remind me? You see, as I said, the charge. You see, the information that came out. I don't remember seeing the charge. You remember it?
Yeah, the charge. I think the charge was unlawful entry.
Unlawful entry.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, listen. The next thing we need to look at is that when you take this particular case, as I said, these are findings. That's another factor that the court uses in analyzing in order to arrive at a sentence. Okay. So as far as I'm aware, from the information we all gather in the media, these are first timers. So first timers are not dealt with in a deterrent fashion like a repeat offender. You see, so in analyzing, it's also another critical factor. Right. So these are some, these are not all. As I said, because we haven't seen the whole record, we were not in the court, we are handicapped in the analysis. So I don't want to rush to judgment that I cannot justify. If I see the whole record, you see the charge sheet, the facts, what went on in the court and the rest. Yes, once I haven't seen them, we have to be extremely careful in condemning it. In law, Section 198 says the purpose of right is a misdemeanor.
Okay.
A misdemeanor is that the punishment is it ranges from a fine up to a maximum of 3 years imprisonment.
Okay.
But what we've done that over the decades, when it comes to misdemeanors, we no longer sending people to jail easily. No. So they will tell you one of the commonest misdemeanors is assault. So assault, 2 people fight. Now you see that a lot of the time, fine, 2 people fight. and not that it goes to court, somebody is found guilty to have committed offense, even though you see them fighting, maybe the second person was defending himself, right? Okay, so the one who did the fight, caused it and everything, he's punished. But you see, fine. So what I'm saying is that over the years, for misdemeanors, we send the person to jail. So if you find that in this case, it's because we are not inclined to do jail term for a lot of the misdemeanors, not all of them. There are some of them that are so serious that usually will get, jail terms, like an adult molesting a child, for lack of a better, to be graphic, indecently assaulting a child. So though that one is a misdemeanor, the last time an adult did that to a little child, there was this foreigner, he was sent to jail. But that apart, a lot of the misdemeanors, we don't send people to jail for it. Okay. So that's the concept.
Okay,
yes,
sir.
That's the concept.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
thanks so much. And so there is still a criminal charge, right? So anywhere they...
Yeah, it's a criminal offense.
Okay.
Yes, Section 19. So lots of places, when they fill form, there are some places, when you fill a form, they will ask you, have you ever been convicted of a criminal offense?
Yes.
For them, they are said in every offense, whether it's a misdemeanor or it's a felony. So that place, they will suffer some consequences.
Okay.
And so it's tainted them. And so what we should be interested in rather is maybe naming them, shaming them. As we stand now, we don't know their faces, we don't know their names. So maybe that's where we should emphasize that, okay, bring their faces, bring their names, then we know who they are.